Morning, guys. Hey, I don't know if you ever seen my pickup's air filter, but there it is. And it is dirty. It lasted 10 years. It's been about 10 years since I changed that, I think. Yeah, maybe longer. And it is needing changed. No dirt falling out of it, as you can see. Let's see if we can get any. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. It's so big that it doesn't pull the dirt in it and suck it in it and clog it like your regular filters. Because this filter here is this thick all the way around, and it's monster size, if you'll notice. Well, we had to get that in here. You have to take out your air box, take out all of this stuff, and then you hook it up to there. And I had to change it. I had to put new batteries in here too. They lasted 7 years. I'm not griping about none of this stuff. That did good. So anyway, take your air box out. And then what I did, as you can see, this is just a plumbing part. Yeah, an elbow. And then I silicone it in there, make sure it's good. I'll use both, either one or both. Silicone it good. This pipe fed into that pipe, and then I adapted it up to the rubber cone here. Now, also, I put on clamps. I have a clamp up here. That goes in the rubber thing, and I have a clamp down there also that helps hold it. And what it does is, let me show you over here. I'll show you the whole thing when it gets done. But this little thing here bolts to right here, and then goes over to the filter. But being I'm going with a smaller filter, as you can see, there's a difference. We'll have to probably modify this. I don't know if I can do that. You know, I'm not very good at building stuff, but we'll give it a good try. So what we're going to do is adapt this one into there. It's a little smaller, but I'll be able to change it more often anyway. I'm not going to be driving it as many miles as I have been. Matter of fact, the reason I had to get new batteries, I hadn't probably even started this thing in 3 months. Long time. It just sits here. We use Vicky's little Jeep or the bike if I want to go somewhere. But what we put in here, this is it for you guys that want to do this. It's a Wix. And there's your part number and everything on it. Let's get it in there. And that'll work with a few adapters and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. I'll show you in just a second what it looks like finished. And that lasted a long time. I got my money's worth. I think they're 60 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, something like that for that little one. Probably the same price for that one 10 years ago or less. Who knows the way prices are. But I'll show you how it hooks up. And if you want to put in a BFF, that's a big filter, something filter. That's what that is. See ya. Well, it is the next day. We used the perfect gasket maker, perfect, what do you call it? That blue stuff, you know. And we got this done, okay? This is just a piece of tape I had on it to help secure it when they started getting old on the other one. But this has got the blue stuff on there. What do they call that? Put that over everything so it ain't gonna leak. And this is what you end up with right here. You have to put in your sensor, which was pretty easy. Just drilled a hole, stuck that in there like so, and then made me little tabs. Just make a little thing to mount this piece and make it nice and airtight, which that is. And then you just put in your old map sensor right there. And this is just a, what is it, not a 45. Maybe that is a 45. Whatever you need for your situation, buy the pipe that fits. Then you put your BFF right here. And it goes down in here where your box was. And then you got way more air coming through that thing than you do that little box filter, even your K&N. And I go with the paper one. It just filters better. And then I just took a piece of metal and found a bolt over here, bolted it here, brought it over and twisted it so it would clip right into here like that. That holds it. It is sturdy. It ain't going nowhere. This is supposed to be flexible because you got a motor mount. And it goes down in here like that. Now, here's the problem you might have. It's under the hood. There's no box around it, so all this heat could go in here and affect that. Make your sensors run. I just noticed I got to fix that. I just put the batteries in it, and that got crooked. We'll fix that. That will not stack up like that much longer. But anyway, squirrel. So you just drop that right in there. Make sure it's not going to hit nothing. And on the other one, it was a little bigger. So what I did is, you see that rubber, let's see, put that right there. See that rubber there? And I got them all around. Any place that hit anything sharp, I put a piece of rubber in it and glued it down so it would not wear a hole in my filter. But back to the heat problem. Okay, we fired this up, we run it, and it was showing a heat problem underneath the hood, which was just my intake air was too hot. So all I did is drilled that hole right there, and that little hole let enough air in that solved that problem. It don't take a big hole, apparently. If it needed a bigger hole, I'd have put it in. No problem. But that does that. That solved that. Now this thing here will last a long time because it's so big. I don't think I should have gone as far as I did on that one. That one there probably has, it's 10 years at least on it, maybe 12, and it's got probably 50,000 miles on it. That was probably uncalled for, and I'm sure some of you are going to tell me that. But that's what it is. That's how you put your big your BFF in there. And if you don't know what BFF it means, well, the big front part is big, and the last F is filter. So you figure it out. There you go, guys. I just wanted to show you that in case you're wanting to put a BFF on your Dodge.